This is Bill Hauser, and in this video, I'm going to bring you through all of the real-time updates regarding PPP2 and how it ties into Biden's new huge $2 trillion, $1.9 trillion stimulus plan, which is literally getting approved, and how it ties into you as a business owner. So I'm going to go through all of this in this video right now. The first thing I want to go through is, should you apply at the same bank that you applied for your first PPP loan through? And the truth is this: 27% of first round PPP applications came from community banks or banks with under $1 billion in assets. And 73% of PPP loans issued came through banks that have over $1 billion in assets. Why is this important? Well, because what's today's day? On January 15th, community banks are opening their applications. Okay, you can apply for PPP round 2 through community banks on January 15th. Now, on January, 17th? No, I'm sorry, 14th. Let me see right here. Okay, on January 19th, okay, you can apply for PPP round 2 with all participating lenders. So this would essentially mean you could apply for the second round of PPP with both community banks and the major chain banks, okay? Now, the majority of loans that were issued came from the major chain banks during round 1, okay? And again, the majority of the there were still leftover funds from round 1 of PPP, okay, going into the second round of PPP. So there is a very good chance they are not going to run out of funds for this second round of PPP. Also, considering the fact that Biden is wanting to add, he had something in there that he wants to add $440 billion more towards things like EIDL grants and potentially PPP. He hasn't been crystal clear on that yet. But the point is this: the chances of PPP second round running out are pretty slim. So you probably are going to be best off just applying through the bank that you applied for during the first round. There's a 73% chance that you applied through a major bank. Okay, these are some of the major banks: JP Morgan, Bank of America, PNC Bank, Wells Fargo, TD Bank, Key Bank, US Bank, Zions Bank, M&T, Huntington, Fifth Third Bank, Cross River, Citizens Bank. Okay, those are some of the examples of major banks that you can apply through for round 2 starting on January 19th. When is January 19th? January 19th is Tuesday. Okay, so Tuesday, January 19th, you can apply through a major bank. Okay, and the expectation is that their online portal is going to be set up by then. So again, if I qualified for this, I would wait until my major bank opened up so that there was less headache, because I don't want to really go hunt down community banks right now. I want to stay focused on my business. But separate from that, I mentioned the $1,400 stimulus checks from Biden. That's going to be pretty big. The $1,400 checks are going to be per person. That includes childs and adults in a household. COVID deaths right now are absolutely spiking like crazy. So that's a big deal. And they really want to put a lot of funds behind vaccines and stuff like this. So again, the most important thing for you to understand are these 2 dates. Number 1 is you can apply for the second round of PPP with community lenders starting January 15th. Okay, so all you'd want to do, most of these community lenders, they may not have an online application portal set up by January 15th. Okay, because they may not just have it set up with a smaller team. So you may have to actually call. You may spend a lot of time waiting. All right, so I'm going to bring you through now the actual full application. By the way, let me know in the comments right now what information you want me to go deeper into in another video. When you comment in the video, it tells me what to make future videos on. So comment below, and also subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you can get real-time updates when I release stuff like this regarding PPP, so you can stay informed in real time. Okay, so this is just a list of the top PPP lenders. And where I found out my stats here is I went and I counted all of the loans that were issued for banks under $1 billion versus banks over $1 billion. That's why I don't think, 73% of applications during the first round came from, issued loans came from banks with over $1 billion. Okay. Now, here's what the exact application form looks like, okay? It's pretty simple. If you do it through a major bank, you're going to likely be filling out this information in their portal, which will then import into this and then submit to the SBA. Okay, so again, it's very simple. You're going to go through these selections will be in the bank portal, right? So when you wait for your bank, just be prepared. Just know you're going to have to answer every single one of these questions. Okay. NAICS code is something you could easily just type in on Google based on your industry. You can look at tax returns. Okay. You're going to select what kind of business you have, DBA or trade name, year of establishment, NAICS code. Okay. I need your EIN number, business phone number, primary contact, email address, business address, average monthly payroll. Okay. This is very simple. You just take your total payroll paid out in 2019 or 2020, you divide it by 12. Okay. Then you multiply that by 2.5 to come up with this number. And then you include your number of active employees. Okay. Now you can see here that there's additional areas that you can select as a purpose for the loan, including covered property damage related to looting, okay, worker protection expenditures for PPE for your team, etc. Okay. Covered supplier costs would be like cloud storage and stuff like that. And then obviously payroll. So you'd want to select what you expect to use this on. What was the first draw SBA loan number? These are all the things you need to get ready for your second application. Okay. Reduction in gross receipts. This is where you have to actually make a claim that one quarter in 2020 was lower than another quarter in 2019. Okay. That same quarter. And then you just got to list your gross receipts there. Who's the owner? Who are the owners of the company, title, ownership title, etc. Okay. And then all the rest of this is very, very simple kind of check mark stuff. Okay. Now I just want to read through this and make sure that there's nothing crazy in here. Okay. Yeah. These are all just like very simple things. You just got to pretty much claim when you were in business. Were you in operation since February 2020? Applicant realized a reduction in gross receipts. Okay. Received the first draw loan and now must do the second draw, etc. Okay. So just make sure you read through this stuff first, because this is going to give you, pretty much all of the fine print that you need. And then if you are able to click all of these, then you're good and you're going to submit it through your bank. Now, one other quick point here is if you had like a 24.9% quarter over quarter drop, obviously to qualify, you need a 25% drop. If you had a 24.9%, you probably still would want to apply at least, right? I mean, it doesn't hurt to apply. Maybe they round up, who knows? They're not talking about anything like that. So that's it. This is the specific application that if you're going to go through a community bank, they're going to be more likely that you're going to be actually filling this out and then giving it to a community bank. If you go through a major bank, it's more likely it's going to be done through an online portal. Okay. Now you can always go to the SBA website to learn more. They have something called Lender Match. Okay. You can just type in SBA Lender Match and you can just like go in here and type. I've never done this before, but I heard that some other people did it. Okay. If you want to learn more about the EIDL, which there's going to be a grant released on January 19th, you want to click here and read more about that. But I haven't went through this, but I think maybe you could learn more about different banks in your area that could qualify for this. But again, this is basically as easy as it is. My number one tip here, is to, first of all, just understand there's a low likelihood that PPP second round runs out just based on how much, there's trillions and trillions of dollars going out this time. And, in addition to the stimulus checks that are being sent to American families, but separately from that, there's just, qualifiers set for this, like the 25% quarter over quarter revenue drop. And that's just going to filter out a lot of businesses. So there's a very low chance it's going to run out. So if you have to delay 5 days to go through a major bank to make things easier on you, I'd stay focused on running your business not going hunting down community banks for a myth that they're going to run out. If they didn't run out last time with the whole United States applying for it, they're not going to run out this time, with no qualifiers last time. So hope you found this video valuable. Again, my name is Bill Hauser, CEO of the SMB team. Now, I'm not a tax expert. I run a rapidly growing digital marketing company. We went from, 0 to multi 7 figures and 20 plus full-time team members in just under 3 years with no capital. So in this channel, we break down all of our marketing secrets that we both use for our clients and on ourselves to build a industry leading brand in a very competitive industry. And you can learn these to take your business to the next level. My mission here, my number one mission, is to help you double your revenues as quickly as possible. Okay, I'm here to help you go big, and this just happens to be a hot topic right now, so I'm giving you solutions around PPP2. But that's my mission. Subscribe to this channel if you want real-time updates, and go follow me on Instagram at billhauserbusiness.com. And by the way, I'll include in the description text the actual link to the application for PPP2, and I will include the link to our stimulus fact sheet as well. And I will see you in the next video. Stay great, stay powerful, and build your business faster. See you later.